In this video we're going to look at using email in 1BizApp. Setup is explained in the configuration email videos. Here we will look at some of the features using emails. When an email arrives, the new email message is shown. In the inbox you see that there is one new email and one opened email. Emails can be viewed either by clicking on the email in the menu list or by the more familiar Outlook style view, clicking on the inbox heading. There's a third way of viewing messages here, the grid view, and we'll look at that later. Here you have your inbox, sent items, deleted and drafts. The idea of folders is slightly different from Outlook, as in 1BizApp we attach emails to jobs and projects. Going into an email shows you all the usual information. If the email has attachments, then they can be opened by clicking on them. They will open in a new window. From here they can be exported to your hard drive. Your emails can be replied to and forwarded in the normal way from this screen. They can also be deleted from 1BizApp. All actions on your emails are performed on the IMAP server, so will be reflected in other applications that you use. So if you have set up Outlook in addition to the 1BizApp interface, actions on messages here will be reflected in Outlook too. Email messages can be directly assigned to projects or jobs from this screen. Start typing the name of the job in the box and you'll be given a list of jobs that fit your search. You can attach a message to more than one job here if required. To see this message attached to the project, have a look in Contacts, search for the customer, then drill down into his project. Select the project, then look for the attached emails as shown. Here we can see that the email has been attached to this project. Now we're going to create an email and send it to another member of our company. Correct permissions, it is possible to set 1BizApp to view email boxes from other members of staff. Go into the user's contact page and open their email settings and modify their permissions from Just Me to My Company. From now on, when they receive email, it'll be shown up on your email page. The mail we sent before won't be shown, as it was sent before we'd set the permissions. We can create an email like this. There are usually several ways of doing the same thing in 1BizApp, and do whichever you find the easiest. We're going to send another email to our colleague Alison. And at the same time, we're going to allocate it to a project as shown. As soon as the email is received by Alison's email box, it is displayed here because her permissions are now set to My Company. and until Alison's permissions are changed, all her email will be displayed on everyone in her company's email screen. Here are the two email messages that we attached to the job project. There are two standard views for email, the standard Outlook-like view and a grid layout. This alternate layout optionally gives you more control over user lists. Click on the grid layout button. The view should be quite familiar to you as it's used elsewhere in 1BizApp. Here you can do all your familiar functions on the list. You can sort them by column, choose which columns to display, create permanent and temporary filters, and of course select and delete multiple items. To return to the other layout, click on the form layout icon as shown. You can do an archive search for old emails. Click on the archive search icon. Here, enter your search parameters and a full list of results will be displayed. Select the results you want to unarchive and they'll be returned to your inbox. These emails will now be viewable from your 1BizApp email interface. The Link Attachments button is available when an email has both an attachment and is attached to a project. Clicking on it when available will save a copy of the attachment inside the job or job selected. If an email has an attachment, you can view it by simply clicking on it. If 1BizApp doesn't recognize the file type, then you can open the attachment on your machine. Click on the Open Externally icon to do this. Now, we're going to create and send an email from here, but attach the mail to a job. Create the email as normal, but enter the job in the box as shown. When the email is sent, a copy of it will be attached to the job. Also, the job number will be appended to the subject line. This means that when the recipient replies to the email, it'll automatically be stored in the correct job. To see the email sent in the form layout view, reapply the default view filter. Have a look at the video on filters to see what options are available to you for filtering your email boxes. In version 2.02 of 1BizApp, it's not yet possible to add attachments to emails. This feature will be available in the next release. We hope you've enjoyed this video. For more information, please contact us.